Intentional weight loss, a happy, healthy life.
Hello there, and welcome to the Intentional Weight Loss for Good program. I wanted to start this video off by saying thank you so much for subscribing and joining the program. You've just taken a massive step to fixing some weight challenges in your life, and you really will fix them for good. But it's so important that when we need help in life that we reach out and that we get assistance. And in so many areas of life, people are very comfortable getting assistance. So music lessons and things, people go and see teachers all the time. People go off to university to learn about things. But actually when it comes to health and weight loss, people have not quite got into the habit of doing that yet. And really, actually, it's a great thing to do. So congratulations, great to have you here. And I want you to understand that it's a major investment in yourself that you're making, and I thank you for that. I really do thank you for that. The nature of really wanting to crack this battle once and for all is one I understand very well, having been on my own personal journey for many years, and 10 years ago kind of cracking this and really getting it under control and wanting to share that with you. So thanks so much. I really do appreciate you being here. The investment will pay off, of that I absolutely promise. Before we go into the actual program though, I wanted to share with you some tips about how you can get the best out of doing one of these programs, and how you can get the best at making sure that the learning is embedded and that you really find value in following the video programs. So here we go. The first thing I wanted to bring to you is I want you to get yourself a brand new A4 big notebook, ideally one that's bound, one that you can turn into a specialist book. I don't want it to be shared with any other content. It needs to be condensed so that all of your notes that you write during this program are all in one book, all in one place. And I want you, when you listen to the videos, to write hundreds of notes. I want you to write down things that I say. I want you to write down things that I suggest. I want you to write down things that you think. I want you to write down questions that you think of. Let's make sure that that journal that you write down becomes a document that you can go back to all the time, which takes you on your journey and goes through the stages of what's in the videos and helps you learn. So I want you to promise me that you will take lots and lots of notes. And as well as actually taking lots and lots of notes, I also want you to write down this first instruction. Every day, read this journal. So make sure you write that down. Every single day, read this journal. So if you read the notes on the previous video, the whole videos are going to be something like 10 minutes at a time. We're trying to make it very bite-sized, and no pun intended, but very easy for you to consume. We're trying to make it so that it's something that you can fit in, that you can make sure that it doesn't get in the way of life, because this stuff has to get around life, not instead of life. And so it's really important that we made it easy for you to consume. But if you read the notes that you wrote down on the previous video every day until you watch the next one, you'll just keep building on the learning. And that's so important for you. So don't just watch the video and go, yeah, okay, well, I've done that, now what's next? You won't learn. You need to write it down and you need to reread it. And just keep rereading it. And it will take no more than a minute, no more than a couple of minutes to just sit there, write stuff down and think about it. And so I really do want you to make sure that you honour those two things. I want you to actually make sure as well that you don't judge the program until you've gone all the way through it. So all of this information that we're going to present to you, it all fits together like your fingers going together, and you need all of it. And if you sit there and say, well, that's not a very strong joint, it doesn't work. You need to see the whole program and see how everything links together. And it will all come clear, it will all be really obvious, but don't judge the program too early. Get through the program, get to the end, see how much lighter you are, then you can judge the program, but not before. Make sure that you honour every individual episode, because every episode counts. If it's something that you think you know, brilliant, still watch the video, because you need to know that you know all of the content, because we're going to talk to you about stuff that you need to do, we're going to talk to you about stuff that you need to read, we're going to talk to you about stuff that you just need to engage with, and you'll miss something. So make sure you write it all down. I just going to say it one last time. Write notes. However many notes you think you're going to write more. The more that you write down, the better. There are going to be bits of this program where you'll look at it and go, crikey, I can't do that, or I can do that, or it's a challenge, or why can't we lose the weight even faster, or you'll just come up with a whole lot of thoughts, because it's perfectly natural, perfectly human to do that, and I want you to honour that challenge. I really want you to sit there and say, do you know what, in human history, anything that's had value has needed work. Anything that's done great things hasn't happened in 2 seconds. If you think of the way that diseases have been cured, it's not because they've been fixed in 5 minutes. People have laboured, people have slaved on their way through this stuff. This is actually really easy to do, but there are going to be days when you'll be tempted to put it down. And I'm going to show you how to fight back against those. I'm going to show you how you make sure that you just sit there and go, not giving up like that easily. This is just too important for us to do. So I want you to honour the difficulties that are going to come up. Know they're going to come, but when you hit them, no, we said at the beginning, there'll be the odd day, and it will be the odd day, but there'll be the odd day where you just feel down and not in the mood for it, and you need to read your notes. And you need to watch a couple of videos. And you need to go back to the things that you know are going to keep you safe. And you'll be fine. But don't worry about those struggles, honour them. Know that they're going to come, and that'll be good. But I also want you to do another thing for me, which is I want you to think about a couple of different kinds of people. So Olympic runners are people that I find quite fascinating in terms of the way that they prepare. They're really committed to what they're trying to do. They've got this 10-second race, and it's all about being ready for this 10-second race. And I'm a musician, concert pianist and things. It just amazes me how much talent some of these people have developed. But I tell you, the best concert pianists are not the ones with the most natural talent. They're the ones that work hardest at it. And I also have got children that are doing examinations and different things at the moment, and I look at that single point focus. I've got an exam, it's in maths. I don't like maths, but I've got to get it done. I've got to study. I've got to be focused. And anybody that wants to achieve anything in life needs to understand this. It's about consistency. It's about focus, not on Monday and then putting it away for the rest of the week. It's about focus every day. And there's a consistency piece. So I look at my Olympic runner, and he trains every day. I look at my Olympic runner, and she runs every day. I look at that concert pianist, and you know they practice the piano every single day. They don't practice the piano every so often. They don't go, oh, it's all about work, I can't be bothered today. They practice every day. And I look at the kids, and I look at the people at university, and I look at people doing professional exams, and you know what? They study with a focus. You're here to learn, study with that same focus, have that same mindset. I'm here to learn and get every piece of value that I can out of this program. So really want you to remember that. You really will get out of this as much as you put into it. So really do make sure that you focus on that. Write it all down. I don't know if you can hear, there's an ice cream van now playing in the background. These things happen when we do videos, not going to worry too much about them. I also want you to think about who else is going to benefit. Who else benefits by you being on this journey? And we're going to cover this in more detail in the program. But when I went on my weight loss journey, and I lost quite a lot of weight, which we'll talk about in the next video, when I went on that journey, actually it wasn't just me that benefited, although I have hugely. It was my wife, it was my family, it was the people that I work with, it was my extended family, it was the community people that I work with. Even the fact that I feel so motivated to come and help and teach this for you means you benefit. The extensions of who benefit is just so great. So if you're having one of those tough days, don't just think about yourself. Think about who else benefits if I succeed in this journey. And you'll keep going and you'll be fine. I promise you you'll be fine. So many people that have been through the program, they've all succeeded where they've got to, and it will be exactly the same for you. You've done the difficult bit, you've joined and you've signed up for the program. Let's go on an exciting journey together. I'm really, really looking forward to having all sorts of contact with you and hearing your feedback and hearing how the things are going on you, making sure that the weight is disappearing, that your life is getting happier. And at Intentional Weight Loss, we talk about a happier and a healthy life. And the healthy bit's quite obvious. If you lose weight, you don't suffer from as many illnesses, you don't suffer from as many optional illnesses, you live longer, all sorts of good things. Healthy, I think, is fairly okay for people to understand. But the happier bit, that's a challenge. But I tell you, every pound that you lose, your confidence will go up. You'll feel more confident. You'll feel more motivated. You'll know that you're in control more, that you'll start setting out with different objectives that are nothing to do with this. And I tell you, you won't just learn things on this life, at this journey that will be pertaining to weight. You will learn things that will change your life. They will really change your life. And your level of happiness will also go up. So my commitment to you is that over the course of the next however many videos it turns out to be, we're going to work on making you healthier, but we're also going to work out on making you happier, and not just for you, but for all the other people. So please listen to what we do, listen to what we say, follow the instructions at all possible. If it's not possible, follow them anyway. Really looking forward to seeing you on the next video, and let's have a great journey together. Take care now.
Intentional way.